Hey guys, welcome back. It's Jack from geekassets.com. I am so happy because you know what day it is. It's CGC day. I just got the box delivered by UPS. And you know what's interesting? They're supposed to be signature. They're always supposed to be signature, but I guess because of the pandemic, the UPS drivers are allowed to just leave them on the porch. I happened to hear them coming up on the porch, and there they were. So let's get started. This is incredible because this is the fastest I have ever gotten them back. I think it was barely over 2 weeks. It's got to be like 15 to 17 days, maybe at the most, something like that. No fast tracking or anything. So if you've got books sitting there that you've been waiting to send in, this is the time. I'm going to try to get a couple of CGC shipments out in the next week or so, because I don't think we're ever going to see this type of speed again once the conventions start moving and everything else. So this is a very eclectic batch. There's 14 books in here. I think I threw in a couple of modern variants that I bought in the last year. But the other stuff I'm very interested in. There are things in here that are minor, like first appearance Grail type books, but they're minor ones. They're from the late 70s and 80s, my prime time of collecting. And those books were pressed by Chris, the comic book presser. You can check him out on Instagram at the comic book presser, or go to thecomicbookpresser.com. And talk to Chris. Let him know Jack sent you from Geek Assets. One other quick announcement before we get into this. I want to thank the community for getting the word out about geekassets.com. Our website, geekassets.com, is the first website run by comic book community members. And really, it's really simple. What we do is pawn style short-term loans. And obviously right now with the pandemic, people being out of work and a lot of the things that are going on, it's kind of an amazing time for us to have started this little business. So there's short-term loans. The comic books need to be graded slabs. You just fill out a quote form. Let us know if you want a quote for us to purchase the books or to do a short-term loan, and then we'll let you know what we can do. The loans are usually 4 to 6 months. It's interest only during that period of time until the final month where you pay off the principal and the last interest, and we ship your books back. And that's what it is. So check out the videos below. We have a whole bunch of videos that explain how we do the valuations and the safety and security of the books, and all those questions you may have are on the videos in the playlist that I created that explains what Geek Assets is. So let's go on. So I can't wait. I have not seen the grades on these. I opened the top of the box so it'll be easier, and let's get right into it. So let's move that box on over, and let's open this up, and let's just take the first one and pull that out, okay, so that I can't see it and nobody else can see it. So let's see. Okay, I see what book this is. This is one of my favorite books, and this is one of my favorite Batman villains. I did do an unboxing with the first appearance, but the first appearance of this character, or this villain, the villain wasn't on the cover. So I love this cover because I'm pretty sure this is the first time that these guys ever appeared on the cover. I just happen to love it. So this is Batman 475. Love this cover. One of my favorite covers. Okay. And this book was pressed by Chris. Let's take a quick look without looking at the grade. This was in great condition. Most of the books from my private collection are, from that time period that I bought off the stands. I had it pressed anyway to give myself the best shot. There are no spine ticks that I can see. There certainly is no creasing or anything like that. The back looks good. The front looks good. And of course, I'm talking about the ventriloquist and Scarface there. Okay. And I'm going to say this is a 9.6. I'm going to say it's a 9.6. All righty. I was right on. 9.6. There you go. Would have been great to get a 9.8, but you know what? I'm really happy with that. 9-6, great book. They, of course, have first appearance of Renee Montoya. I forgot about that. This is the first appearance of that character as well, and it's a Scarface appearance. Alan Grant's story, Norm Breyfogle, cover and art, and that's just a phenomenal cover. I just love that cover. Would have been great in a 9-8, right? I don't know what the difference here was between a 9-6 and a 9-8, but whatever it is, I am totally happy with the 9-6 there. All right, moving right along. And I have had a lot of Batman books, because those were the books that I kind of decided in this first year of sending stuff to CGC. Those were the books. I have a lot of Batman books, so they were... Oh, here we go. Okay. This is one of the books that I was talking about. This is Ragman #1, one of the books that nobody ever shows. This is from 1976. I've had this in my collection since the beginning. Since when I first started collecting, this has been sitting in boxes. It was in good shape, but it definitely needed a pressing. There's no doubt about that. And this book, Chris did a great job on this book. Again, the corner maybe has a little bit of weirdness going on at the top, barely anything. Other than that, there's no creasing. There's absolutely no visible spine ticks. I'm going to say this is a very high grade. I'm going to say this is a 9.4 to a 9.6. Okay, 9.4 to a 9.6. All right, close. It was a 9.2. That makes sense. And this is the first appearance and origin of Ragman. Okay, so nice book in the 9s. And you know what? A book from 76 that's been sitting in my boxes all that time and then gets a pressing. A 9.2 is a fantastic grade on this. I love it. You know, book from the 70s getting a 9.2. It's a beautiful condition book. I don't know what the difference between a 9.2 and a 9.4 would have been. Maybe it's just that little bit on the corner there. I don't really see much else. But that's a fair grade. That's a fair grade, 9.2. First Ragman. Nobody seems to ever show this book. The character was used on Arrow, on one of the seasons of Arrow, and it was really well done. And for whatever reason, they didn't continue to use that character when they moved forward with the new Team Arrow. And he was the actor seemed to be great, and they really did a good job adapting him. Maybe we'll see Ragman appear somewhere else again. It's really a cool character. Very underused character in the DC universe. So that's the first appearance. And if anybody's interested, that's a Joe Kubert cover. So that's a Joe Kubert cover. Pretty cool. All right. Well, I'm excited. I wanted, these 70s books and some of the books I'm going to show that are kind of from that era. I really wanted to see if I can get at least a 9 on them, on the older books, on these minor grails, as I would call them. And so far, that's the first one. I know there's another one in here, and I'll be very interested to see what that one comes out. It's from the same I think it's a little bit newer than this, but I put it in the same category for first appearances of what I would consider minor characters. So here you go. All right, I don't want to see it. I'm getting better at not seeing these grades as well. So let's see if we can hide that. Oh, here it is. This is the actual book I'm talking about. Nobody ever did. I just saw somebody show this book. It may have been Encased Comics from Instagram. I'm not sure, but I think he showed this book. This is from 77, and this is Black Lightning #1. That's in the CW show. I think they're going into, this is probably the second or third season. Probably the third season, I think. One of the only CW shows that I don't watch. I don't know. There was just something with that show. The daughters in the show were really good, but the main character for me was just boring as all hell. But I love the book. This is almost identical to the Ragman. The spine may be even whiter on this because of the wrap, you see the white on the spine in the front from the back. I think the spine is better on this. The back is perfect. I'm going to say, once again, this has to be in the 9s. There's no doubt about that. How high up? I don't know. 9.4? 9.0. Wow, that doesn't make sense. Now this book looks like it's in better condition than the Ragman, if I had to guess. So I'm not sure why this wouldn't have gotten around the same grade. How did that get a 9.2 and this got a 9.0 is beyond me. But this is the origin and first appearance of Black Lightning. And once again, not upset about it. The comic is from 1977. Coming back 9.0 after all these years of sitting in the boxes. This did get pressed as well. I'm shocked this didn't come back as a 9.2 or a 9.4. I'll have to look and see if there's any grader notes on this. I mean, I don't see anything here. Nothing whatsoever. I mean, boy, did they really graded this one pretty harshly. I don't know. How is this not a 9.2 or a 9.4? I don't know. But whatever it is, you know, my goal was to hopefully get a 9.0 or better. And both of those first appearance books, I did get that. And I don't plan on selling these anyway. I'm not going to sell the Ragman or the Black Lightning. These are books I've had for over 30 years. There's no way they're getting sold. Okay, so I don't remember any other books that are in here. Those were the two books, the Ragman and the Black Lightning, that I actually knew for 100% were in here. Okay, absolutely. So this is an amazing book. This is from that period as well. This is 1985. This is the height of collecting, and this is the Big Boy Crisis on Infinite Earths. And there's two of them in here now that I remember. This is number 7. This is the death of Supergirl. This is Marv Wolfman and George Perez. Iconic cover, iconic event series. One of the first event comics ever done. And again, this was in great condition when I sent it over to Chris. Let's take a quick look. Oh yeah, I mean, this is in incredible condition. And it does have a dark cover. So this is not the easiest book in the world to get in a high grade, I would assume. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say this is a 9.6. Oh, 9.8. Wow. Now, the amazing thing is, how does this get a 9.8, which I believe it is a 9.8, and that Black Lightning gets a 9.0? I don't understand that. There must be something else going on there. Wow, 9.8. A book that's been with me since the 80s, has moved 3 times. Those boxes have been moved. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I am thrilled to death. A 9.8. Marv Wolfman, George Perez, two of my all-time favorites. They were the 80s for me. Just incredible stuff with the Teen Titans, and of course here on number 7, Crisis on Infinite Earths. And that is definitely wonderful. A 9.8 from an 85 book, and an iconic book at that. And I will tell you, there's another Crisis on Infinite Earths in here, and I'm sure it's number 1. I'm pretty sure it's number 1. I think that's the other one that I sent out. So we will see. That's great. 9.8. So far, pretty happy with the grades. Okay. This is probably going to be the other Crisis, I would think, but who knows? All right, so let's see. Let's see what's going on. No, this is a Batman book. This is one of the Batman books that wasn't sent in yet. This is Batman 368. Jason Todd officially becomes the second Robin. This is one of those minor Batman keys that I love. You know, I'm getting all of these graded, basically. Nice cover. Everybody's seen this cover. You know, this was pressed. Back looks great. Front looks great. Again, no ticks whatsoever. Most of my books that I bought on the stands have no ticks or anything. This is going to be a high grade. How high? I don't know. I guess at 9.4, 9.6, I would think. I don't see anything else that would make it anything less than that. So here we go. Okay, there we go. 9.2. There we go. I'm off by a little bit, but they've been grading these Batman books from the 80s that I sent in very harshly. I don't know. The Black Mask first appearance, that's the one that pisses me off the most. They gave me an 8.5 on that. I don't see anything wrong with that book whatsoever. This book, there's not a spine tick. There's not a crease. There is nothing going on in this book. I don't know. I don't know how this gets a 9.2. The corners are perfect. I don't know how this isn't a higher than a 9.2, but it is what it is. 9.2. Jason Todd officially becomes the second Robin. There you go. All right. There we go. Well, so far, all in the 9s. So far. So, can't be upset with that. All right. So, let's see what this is. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. This is Batman 442. This is Timothy Drake becomes Robin. And it's a Two-Face and Nightwing appearance. So Timothy Drake officially, I believe, this is the official as Robin. 442, you guys have probably seen that cover before. That's kind of a minor key, I guess, in the Batman stuff from the 80s. This is from 1989. Same exact thing. The back is perfect. There are absolutely no spine ticks. The corners are perfect. This is the same exact thing as the book that you just saw that got a 9.2. Okay, maybe, no, actually, I'll tell you what. There's a little bit in the corner there. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a little bit, it's hard to see. A little bit in the corner there where the red is. So that, because of that, I'm going to say this is going to come back a 9.0 or a 9.2 based on what we've seen. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. 9.6, unbelievable. This gets a 9.6, and that book got a 9.2. I'm going to have to read the grader's notes. There's a little kind of weirdness going on the corner here, and this gets a 9.6. I don't get it. I don't see anything on the other book. It just floors me. I don't understand it. There's nothing with that book, and it's a 9.2 white pages. And this book, I get a 9.6. By the way, this is a Marv Wolfman story. We just mentioned him, and that's a George Perez cover again. Okay? 9.6. No rhyme or reason. I guess there is a reason. I'll have to go look at the grader's notes. Why that got a 9.2, I don't get it. I would assume that this book and that book were exactly the same or within one grade. And that's a 2-grade difference, 9.2 to 9.6. I don't know. Maybe you guys can explain it to me in the comments because I can't see the difference there at all. It would have made more sense if that second book was also a 9.2 based on the grading of the first book. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Not complaining. All right. Okay, here it is. Here is Crisis on Infinite Earths. Number 1. Look at that gorgeous George Perez cover. And there's a wraparound too. There's a wraparound. You see that? Wraparound cover. Okay. There we go. Okay. George Perez, Marv Wolfman. Once again, we're talking about 1985. This is what started the big event books that we had after that. Secret Wars and Realm of Whatever and all these other things that we've seen in the last 25 years. This book has a lot of black on it, but again, it's in great shape. Again, the corners are perfect. No spine ticks again. Who knows? I mean, this book could be a 9.6 or it could be a 9.2. That's the problem with what we've seen today. This book looks perfect to me. I mean, I don't know. I see this as a 9.4, 9.6, but I don't know. Let's see. Oh, 9.8. Wow. Wow. Incredible. Look at that. Wow. 9.8. Unbelievable. Well, not so bad. And I think the other one was what, a 9.6? I forgot what my other one was. The number 7. Wow. 9.8. Let's see, what was the other one? I forgot already. Oh, that was a 9.8 also. So I actually have the number 1 and the number 7 in a 9.8. That is crazy. The other big one for this was the Flash death, and I think that was in, I'm not going to guess. I think that was either in number 8 or the last one, maybe number number 12 or whatever it was. I can't remember. But I have that. I have not gotten that pressed or sent in, but now I definitely am going to do that. Can you imagine if I get that whole series back in 9/8? Never happened. All right. Wishful thinking, right? Fantasy. All right, here we go. We got a few more here. All right. Okay. Okay. I know what book this is. I did not get this pressed, so I rolled the dice on this. This isn't a big book. This is a book when I came back to collecting new stuff a few years ago. I had seen this book. Someone had shown this book I think it was on Instagram. Fell in love with this cover and absolutely just loved this cover. It's not worth any kind of crazy money. And my LCS, Ultimate Comics, here in Raleigh, actually had it on the wall one day. I couldn't believe it. I had never seen it before anywhere else. They gave me a good price. I bought it, and it's in very good condition. Yeah, corners are good. I did not get it pressed. I'm gonna say this is a 9.6, but here you go. This is Brave and the Bold 33 from 2010. And if you haven't seen this cover, it's kind of a cool cover. Look at that. Zatanna, Batgirl, and Wonder Woman. It's just a great looking cover. Pretty cool, huh? I'm going to say this is a 9.4. 9.8. Wow. When I bought this, I did not think it was a book that I had a shot at a 9.8 on. I just wanted to get it slabbed. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful book. I don't even know the value of this in a 9.8. I would imagine there's probably not that many of these slabbed. I'll have to look. Now I'm interested. I only did it for myself, but now I'm curious how many are in a 9.8 and what they actually go for. Not that I'm selling it, but look at that cover. Wow. Well, so far there's been really no total disappointments. Everything has been a 9.0 or better. Even the stuff that was sitting around in the boxes. So a little bit of craziness with the 9.2 to the 9.6 or whatever that was, or whatever. I don't understand the difference in those two. But you know what? A lot of times we don't realize that they look at the inside of the book too. Who knows? Maybe there's something in the inside of the book or a crease or something. I don't know. It's possible, right? Oh, this has the invoice. This has the invoice. Let's get rid of that. Okay. All right. Here's another interesting one. This did not come out of my collection. This is something I traded a whole bunch of I would say they're mainly dollar comics, stuff like that I did not want out of a collection that I bought. And the person that bought it ended up flipping me this book, which I did not have. So this is Batman Vengeance of Bane Special. Okay, everybody knows this Batman book, Vengeance of Bane, right? And that's from 93. And I never had this book for some reason. This is not a perfect book. Oh, wow. I don't remember I knew it wasn't perfect, but boy, those two ticks really show up now. Maybe that's why I knew it wasn't perfect, but they really show up much harsher now. This book, because of those two ticks, I don't see anything else wrong with the book, but I don't know. I think they're going to grade this book pretty harshly because it's a modern book. I'm going to say this is not more than a 9. I'm going to say they're going to grade it harsh. I'm going to say this is a 9.0. Maybe I got lucky and got a little more than that, but I don't think so. So there you go. Vengeance of Bane. Yep, right on, 9.0. Yeah. I don't know if you can see those spine ticks on the side there. Let's see. Yeah, you see that? Right on the side there above the writing. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I just wanted a copy of this book because I never had it. Yeah, it would have been nice to have a 9.6 of this, but that's okay. I didn't really pay for it. I gave a lot of stuff away to get it. I don't even know if I'm interested in an upgrade on that unless it just happens to fall into my lap. I'd rather get that Black Mask book at a 9.8, to tell you the truth. That's the one that's pissing me off the most out of the books that I've sent in, that I really like a lot, that I want better than an 8.5. Okay, you're saying to yourself, man, these are all DC books. Does this guy ever show a Marvel book? I'm predominantly a DC guy, as you guys know from other CGC unboxings, but I have plenty of Marvels too. So I try to throw in a few here and there. This is a book that a lot of people want. This is also from my time period. This is from 1987, and it is Punisher #1. And this is the limited series, I think. It says it on the front. I can't see, right? This is the limited series. Yeah, whatever. I'll take a look. All right. This book is in great condition on the back. There's no spine ticks. The corners are perfect. Chris did press this again. I can't see this not being a very high grade. I mean, again, there's nothing going on here. This has to be a 9.4 better, right? I mean, I would think. I mean, there's nothing going on here. Ready? Here we go. 9.4. Oh, 9.8. Thank you, Chris. All right. There you go. Wow. 9.8. Jeez. Wow. That's pretty cool. So there you go, guys. I do have Marvels, and I do send them in. And there's one of them. Oh, you know what? I think I do know what's still left in this box. A big Marvel. I think it's in this box. There you go. Punisher #1 from the Unlimited series. Unlimited series. That's the Unlimited. I know I have the #1 from the Limited series too, but I haven't sent that in. Okay. Next book. How many are left here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 4 books left. There was 14 in here in total. All right. So the lowest grade we've gotten was a 9.0. Okay. Here's the other book. So this is the other book from that same time period. It's another minor character first appearance, though. I've had this book forever as well, and this is another 70s book, but yes, it's a Marvel book. This is from 1979, December, and there's a lot of, all of a sudden there seems to be interest in this book and this character. I don't know why, but you know the way it is. Everybody's looking for that character that they haven't used yet. That seems to be the same nonsense all over YouTube. So nobody cared about this character for years. I did it because, again, it's an older book that I've had for years, and I figured why not slab it? And it's ROM #1. ROM #1. This book was pressed. Looks like there may be a little bit of weirdness going on in the corner. I don't know, maybe. One of the corners. The front is in great condition. Oh, no. There's, yeah, the top where the 40-cent mark is, there's a little bit of crease there. There's a little bit of a crease there. Okay, this book has got to be, I'm going to say it's a 9.0. There's a tiny little crease, or whatever you want to call it, like a corner thing. I don't think it can be over a 9.0 or a 9.2. It definitely can't be over that. I'm going to guess 9.0. Here we go. Yep, 8.5. I knew it. Yep. Little lower, and that makes perfect sense. See the ding in the corner? I guess they couldn't get that out. Right near the 40-cent. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. All right. And that's a fair grade. That's a fair grade. 8.5 to a 9.0. I don't think it could have been over a 9.0. So that's fine for a 79 book. So that's the first book I think we've had in this batch that's less than a 9. I don't know. Am I going to keep this book? I've had it forever. Probably keep it. What am I going to sell it for, right? So that's probably going to be kept, or we'll do a giveaway or something like that. All right, here we go. Now, I really don't know what else is in here. I know we haven't done any modern books, in the last year, and I try to send in a couple of those store exclusives. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is one of my favorite covers of all time, and no, it's not a DC book. It's a Marvel book from the X-Men. My 2 favorite Marvel titles are Fantastic Four and X-Men. And this is the book when I was growing up. I don't know why this was one of my favorite covers of all time. So this book, the back looks great. I did get it pressed. There's nothing weird going on with the covers. Okay, everybody knows X-Men 137, Death of Phoenix, right? Okay, Death of Phoenix. And this is one of the first modern X-Men books that I'm sending. I have a ton of these. I was doing the Batmans first, sending them in, and I'm going to go through these and see which ones are reasonable to send in. If I don't think it's going to get a minimum of an 8.5, I'm probably not going to send in all those X-Men books. I think I'm going to hold those back and just send in some of the higher grade ones, you know, and some of the covers that I really like. Okay, this should be a decent high grade. I'm going to guess this is a, wow. I don't see anything wrong with this book. I mean, I'm not going to guess. I mean, there's no way I'm guessing a 9.8. There's no way. There's just no way. I'm gonna guess again that they found something to complain about here, and I'm gonna say it's a 9.2. Okay, if it's a 9.2 or better, I'm thrilled, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 9.0. Here we go. Oh, okay. I was right on target. Wow, I'm getting better. All right, so there we go. That's a 9.2. That makes perfect sense. If it was higher than that, it would have been fantastic. But 9.2 for Chris Claremont and John Byrne's story, and just an amazing, amazing book, as we all know, X-Men 137, and a 9.2. Okay. Still haven't seen, I could have sworn that I sent in at least one modern variant, you know, store exclusive or something like that. I always send in one of those. All right, so let's see. Okay, here's probably the biggest book in the batch. It's another Marvel book, so nobody can complain. This is Amazing Spider-Man 361. Everybody knows what it is, the first Carnage. It's a big book. There's 5 million of these that have been slabbed. I figured eventually I'd get to it and I'd slab this. I don't have a big amount of Spider-Man books, so I figured what the hell, I'd slab it. This book was pressed. I'm sure they're probably really crazy on this book because there's 1 million of them in the census. Should it be a 9.6 or a 9.8? It certainly looks like it, but I'm not going to say that. So I'm going to say a 9.4. Okay, there you go. Everybody knows first appearance of Carnage, and I'm going to say 9.4. Not bad. There you go. 9.4 white pages. Okay, 9.4 white pages, first Carnage, and at least I now have a modern Spider-Man slab. Nobody can complain. There you guys go. It's probably the last Spider-Man you're going to see from me slab for a while because I just don't have many of them. All right, what do we got left? Was that it? Nope. One more book. Yep, one more book. Oh, wait a minute. One more book? Yeah, one more book. Okay. All right. I have no idea what this is. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is another one from way back when. This is from 1980. It is not the first appearance of this character. This character is getting red hot because there's going to be a Disney Plus show finally for this character. People used to refer to this guy as Marvel's Batman. I don't agree with that. I don't think it's the same type of character at all. I think he is what he is. He's certainly not Batman. This is not the first appearance, but it's the first time he got his own book. And it's Moon Knight #1. Moon Knight #1. Clean back. Clean front. A little wonkiness maybe in the corner. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'd say this is going to be a 9.2. There you go. Moon Knight #1, final book for this unboxing, and we're looking for a 9.2, and there it is. How do you like that? Wow, the last few I hit right on the dot basically. So there you go, Moon Knight #2 in a 9.2 from 1980. Again, a book that's come with me for years and years and years, and I was still able to get above a 9, and I'm happy. So that's it, guys. I knew this was going to be an eclectic CGC unboxing with a lot of crazy stuff. Amazing Spider-Man 361, first Jason Todd Batman, Moon Knight, Ragman. When's the last time you saw an unboxing with Ragman? There you go. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more CGC unboxings with us, and we're going to start to do some other types of videos as well. I'm expecting to be able to do a video later today or tomorrow on something I haven't done on this channel yet. You guys are all into the mystery boxes. Not really my thing, but I decided just to do a mystery box for the heck of it because the GP, the grand prize, was something that's on my want list. So I figured, what the heck, I'd open it with you. So stick around. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell so you get indications of when I do the videos. We are going to try to do some live streaming now that we have over 100 people on the channel subscribed, and we're going to start doing that in the next couple of weeks. But look for, so please like this video if you can, help me out. If you could share the video with other people, that would be great. We're trying to bump up the numbers on this channel so we can do more giveaways and things like that. And this other mystery box video, we're going to do that in the next few hours, and that'll probably be out tomorrow or the next day. Thank you very much. I hope you had some fun with me watching some of these old comics get graded, and we're going to be sending in more real soon. Stay safe, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.